Can your P&L help you predict the future of your business? With your current setup, it probably can't. See, when it comes to accounting, most brokers are working with a generic accountant who doesn't understand how their business actually works. Generic accounting means generic reports, so your P&L becomes an unhelpful document that lands in your inbox once a month, or even less often. The truth is, your P&L is supposed to be a golden compass used for guiding your business at every twist and turn. So how do we go from something that looks like this to something that looks like this? Today, I'm going to show you how to set up a chart of accounts for your brokerage that will bring you clarity and confidence when making decisions, and to help you build a more profitable business. Before we get started, what is a chart of accounts? I thought we were talking about P&Ls. Your chart of accounts is a list of all financial accounts within your company. It's the foundational system that organizes assets, liabilities, equity, revenue, and expenses. Your chart of accounts is your accounting system, and when properly customized and tailor-fitted to your business model, a chart of accounts allows you to pull reports like a balance sheet and a P&L that are actually useful in helping you understand your business. Luckily, you don't have to reinvent the wheel when it comes to building your chart of accounts. Our team at Bookkeeping for Brokers has a custom chart of accounts template that you can download right now. Check it out. Once we have our chart of accounts downloaded and prepped, we'll implement it into our accounting system. We recommend QuickBooks Online for all of the brokers that we work with, so I'll show you exactly how to set things up in there. Let's get started. This is the new dashboard for QuickBooks Online, so let's get started uploading our chart of accounts. In order to get to the chart of accounts within QuickBooks, you'll have to just go over to the left-hand sidebar here, hover over accounting, and scroll on down to chart of accounts. Click that sucker, and let's go ahead and dive on into our existing chart of accounts. Every account on QuickBooks has an existing chart of accounts. There are accounts in here that maybe QuickBooks added for you when you first set up your account, or your accountant added them, or maybe you added them and you've been customizing things. In order to create a new chart of accounts, what we'll do is actually upload a brand new template, and then we'll start merging accounts together based on our existing structure. So what I'm going to do here is import our new chart of accounts template by clicking on the drop-down button here next to new account and selecting import. QuickBooks makes it super easy to import a new chart of accounts. All you have to do is grab a CSV or Excel file. We had a handy mortgage broker chart of accounts in our downloaded folder. We'll grab that and upload it. Click on next. Within the chart of accounts template, we've already mapped everything out for you perfectly, so you don't even have to do any of the work of figuring out which things go where. You can just click on next and be assured that your detail type, account name, number, and type are all set up already. Once we click next, we'll see the account name, type, and detail type listed out for us super easily here. You can see that all of the accounts are already checked off to be imported. You'll see 72 accounts are ready to be imported up here. Now, it'd be super easy for us to just go ahead and click import here, but a word of warning for you. If there are accounts that you don't want to include in your chart of accounts upload, if there are maybe things that you already have in there structured the way that you like, or you want to just make changes on the fly, all you have to do is uncheck the accounts you don't want added to your chart of accounts. From there, you just need to click on import and the process will begin. You're uploading your chart of accounts, and ultimately you might see a red flag pop up. This is because we have provided you with a complete chart of accounts, not something that you upload in piecemeal. QuickBooks establishes accounts for you automatically for every single user, no matter what. Everybody has accounts receivable, accounts payable, they have distributions or owner's draw, they might have uncategorized expenses. Everybody already has those accounts set up. And so when we upload a new chart of accounts and we include those things, you'll see them flagged here as not being able to be imported because they're duplicates. And that is okay. That is expected. We include everything just to make sure that you have a complete set of accounts uploaded. All we have to do to bypass this red flag section here is uncheck the accounts that are duplicated and then finish our import by clicking import. From here, we can see that our new chart of accounts has been imported, but we're not quite done just yet. You see, we have imported a new chart of accounts, but we'll actually still see the old chart of accounts as well. So what we need to do now is merge the existing chart of accounts with the new chart of accounts. And here's exactly how we're going to do that. Now, it might sound a little bit intimidating to merge the existing chart of accounts with your new chart of accounts, but trust me, this is the best way to do this. In order to preserve the data that you already have in QuickBooks, we're just going to take what's already there and turn it into something new, into a new structure, really. So in order to identify what's currently in QuickBooks, we're going to pull a profit and loss report. We're going to go on the left-hand side under Reports and click Standard Reports. And from here, we're going to grab a profit and loss. I'll click on Profit and Loss and I'll pull it up. We're going to start merging our old chart of accounts with our new chart of accounts by identifying what's on the P&L. I'm going to look for sections of income and expenses that I can merge into the new structure. In here, I have computers and internet. Under there, I have Bonzo CRM, GoDaddy fees, Intuit accounting software. All of these things are subscriptions and software. Same thing down here with Arrive. I know that that is a software vendor. Now, what I need to do is I need to find these accounts on my chart of accounts by scrolling all the way down to our section that we have those accounts in. And I've identified that under here: computers and internet, Bonzo CRM, GoDaddy fees, Intuit accounting software, Arrive, etc., etc. In order to merge one account into the other, all you have to do is click on the drop-down caret here, select Edit, and then it'll pop open a window for us to rename that account. Now, Bonzo CRM is currently a sub-account of computers and internet. In order to successfully merge it into our new chart of accounts, first I need to place that account into the correct parent account. So I want Bonzo CRM to exist actually as software and subscriptions. So instead of my parent account being computers and internet, I'm going to drop down my drop-down menu here, and I'm going to scroll down here under General and Administrative, where I have my Software and Subscriptions expense account. Now, all I need to do is change the account name for Bonzo CRM and turn it to Software and Subscriptions. In order to merge an account, these two things here, our account type and our detailed type, have to match exactly. I have my new chart of accounts pulled up next to this window so that I can reference what my account type and my detailed type should be so that I can change them on the fly. Here for Bonzo CRM, I'm just going to change its name and then drop down that detailed type and call it Dues and Subscriptions. And when I click Save, a red flag is going to pop up and say Merge Accounts. You already have an account with that name. Would you like to merge the two? Yes, I would like to merge those accounts so that Bonzo CRM now lives under Software and Subscriptions, or lives as Software and Subscriptions. We are completely replacing the old account and merging it into the new so that the old no longer exists. And voila, Bonzo CRM is gone. Now I have to do this for GoDaddy fees, Intuit accounting software, and Arrive as well. I'll do GoDaddy fees just as one more demonstration. Again, I changed the parent account from computers and internet by scrolling on down to General and Administrative to find the account I'm going to merge it with, which is Software and Subscriptions. I'll change the account name. I'll make sure that the account type and detailed type match. And if I need to change them, I'll go ahead and do that by selecting Software and Dues and Subscriptions. From here, I'll save that account and I'll merge that together. Save, and there we go. Now, I know that this process worked, number one, because those accounts are no longer in my chart of accounts section, but I can also go back to my profit and loss, refresh my report. We know that we've been successful because our Bonzo CRM and our GoDaddy fees are no longer on the P&L. They've now been merged under that Software and Subscriptions category. So I'm just seeing Software and Subscriptions. I'm on my way to having a much cleaner P&L. Now the rest of the process is that I just have to go through and merge every single other account into its proper place, into that new chart of accounts setting. In order to have that clean chart of accounts, everything has to be moved into and merged with a new account. I'm going to go ahead and skip to the end result to show us exactly what things will look like with a brand new chart of accounts on our P&L. After a little bit of time, I've gone ahead and merged all of my accounts, and as you can see, my P&L is now much more concise clear and I can tell where my big categories are, as opposed to being scattered and a little bit confusing to read. This P&L is an actual tool for me to see my big spending categories across all of the expenses that my business has. I can use this P&L at a glance to guide my business and to make decisions about where I'm headed. This is a tool for me to make my business even more profitable. Setting up a new chart of accounts is a big deal. It's a lot of work. So if you need some help, contact the team at Bookkeeping for Brokers and we can do it for you. We can make sure that everything is dialed in for your brokerage so that you never have to lift a finger when it comes to accounting. We'll make sure that you are building the most profitable business possible and that you have the real tools that you need to actually help you on your way. Until next time.